Is day 57 on Road to a Million. Just got back from a hike at Manitou Springs. Talked with a couple of amazing people on the way up there. One guy was trying to beat the world record for the most amount of elevation climbed or ran, I believe, which sounded pretty cool. Another girl had one girl ran the Manitou incline like 6 times, and then the other guy that was trying to beat the record, it was his 8th time today running it, and this is like 2,744 steps, I believe. Most people, it takes them about maybe 45 minutes to an hour or so, like if you're in decent shape to be able to climb it. And then I ended up talking with another couple of people that do like backpacking and camping, and dude used to sleep in essentially like a hammock all the time, but he tore his shoulder from doing snowboarding, so he's no longer able to sleep in the hammock because I think it like bunches them up too much, possibly was what he was trying to tell me. So now they're just sleeping on the ground, and they were talking about how this one dude just like doesn't get cold essentially and just sleeps with the tarp more or less. And then ran into this nice couple, talked with them for a little bit. She learned about Wim Hof, which if you guys don't know about Wim Hof, apparently his breathing method, like I've experimented with it and I think it's very valuable. Helps out a lot of people. Helped out myself when I was in a cold drive back from Sturgis one day. I used his method to be able to stay warm so I could stop and put on more layers, which was very useful. And then I ended up running and talking with another person that was also part of the Russell Brunson. Like he understood funnels and how funnels work. And he said that he was using a funnel to be able to create his wealth for his family to open up a restaurant. He even has another restaurant opening up sometime soon. So most likely I'll be connecting with him and maybe seeing if he wants to like maybe do an interview or something like that and see what he's doing, because he said he didn't even have like amazing copywriting skills, and yet he was doing very, very well using funnels, and he didn't have good credit either. So clearly there's a way that funnels can work to be able to make massive amounts of, I guess, money. I just genuinely want to make YouTube videos, and I'll figure I'll get into the funnels later, possibly. Not even possibly, I know I will. And yeah, and then made it up to the top, just talked. Ended up going on this trip with the dude that I met in the sauna about a week ago when I recorded the video of on one of my other channels where like I was running in the rain essentially, and I was like, let's use this as motivation. I ended up going and sitting in the sauna for an hour. These girls came in, started talking about how like I quit my job and I was making YouTube videos, and I was like wanting to experiment things, and he talked about Alaska and how he just likes doing things, and I was like, dude, I like doing things too. And then we just became friends, and we climbed up the Manitou Springs. I was able to do I was able to talk with people and vlog essentially the whole time while we were there. Going to be looking at that footage along with the other trip to Wyoming's footage as well. Tomorrow is kind of my plan after I make my 30-ish calls for my current job, and I also had that other interview thing that I wanted to do just for the hell of it, because why not? Get some practice if I do need to. Got a couple compliments on the stash as well too, so yeah. And then had some tacos. Was very sleepy this morning, and I think I know why, because I was kind of like preparing for this essentially, I guess. I wanted to make sure that I could be 100% for the trail, the hike, the incline. And now that I did, like, it's awesome. Letting the footage download right now. Did edit one short for my anime channel, and I'll probably edit maybe 3 or 4 more tomorrow and get those up and just go back to like one short per day essentially. Just keep posting those and those and those and see what I can do there. Even though my primary focus is on like on my main channel essentially. Or just kind of spreads positivity. I don't know. Exercise, positivity, communication. Got another selfie with some strangers, which was pretty sweet. And yeah, it's crazy to see how quickly this is going. This is day 57 right now. Day 1, you guys. Like, if you guys have watched every single video, which I know that if you're making it this far, you have watched all the videos, you can see how rough it was. Like, there was days where it's just like, this is terrible. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. This is what I do until I find something that works. I think this is what works. So I'm going to keep giving this a go. I'm going to keep trying this. It's 10:18 right now p.m. It's so much fun. Like, this is what I would say is living now. Like, I was not living. I was going through the motions. I was being an NPC. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't putting myself out there. And now I'm putting myself out there, And I'm recording the process. I'm recording myself, putting myself out there. So hopefully, maybe, it'll inspire somebody else to do something. My main goal is just to make me actually go out and do things and talk with people and experience the world. Because I love doing that. I love talking with people. So I'm going to keep doing it. Keep connecting people. Sharing my positivity, my worldview. I don't know. I think it's good. I know it's good. It's got me this far. Figure you can just keep taking me further. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to shower. And yeah, just say hi to a stranger today. Say hi to somebody else. Put a smile. Give somebody a smile. Just say hello. Might actually change their whole mood and or demeanor, because one of the persons that was going on the hike, like, her husband didn't think she was going to make it up because she's like, I can't do this. And then she did it. She made it all the way up to the top. And then when we were leaving and they dropped us back off at our car, she's like, I love your positivity. Like, just be positive, you guys. It's really not that difficult to be positive. It's actually probably one of the simplest, most easiest things that you can do is be positive. Just put a smile on your face. Instead of being like, oh, this is terrible, this isn't great. I think I was talking about this a couple days ago. Might have actually been yesterday's, day 56 possibly. No, I think that's just one of the main videos that I'm posting on one of the other channels. But yeah, just be positive. Look at the good. There's a lot more good than bad out there. Just gotta just flip the switch. Happens up here. Doesn't happen out there. Happens up here. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys.